Vibe 105.
It's Apollo P here, Vibe 105. I call this Apollo for the people. We got Twy with me right now, man. Tell the people, how you doing, man?
I'm good, man. I'm blessed. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man.
Thank you for the opportunity, man.
No
Appreciate
problem. No problem. All right, so I want to ask you, how'd you get involved with music?
Man, so I've been involved with music basically my whole life. You know what I'm saying? My grandma actually got me into it. You know what I'm saying? You know, just listening to old Jackson 5 records, Michael Jackson records. You know what I'm saying? New Edition, you know, just everything, right?
Yeah.
And that's really when I think I actually wrote my first record when I was 8 years old.
So you're talented.
Yeah.
It's funny that you don't make R&B music. You don't make pop music. You make hip hop.
I would say that I actually have my own genre, man. I would say
Okay.
like, yeah, you know, it's like trap and pop mixed together.
Okay.
Yeah.
And you have a new wave coming.
Yeah.
It pimp music.
You know what I'm saying? It's pimp music.
Okay,
you know
pimp music.
For real, you know.
Yeah.
It's, you know, gangster rap, pimp music. You know what I'm
Okay.
saying?
You got the full Adidas tracksuit on.
Yeah.
As you should.
Yeah, it's pink.
It's salmon. The white people call it salmon.
Yeah.
You're also Scotian.
Yeah.
I want to know, man, what was your upbringing like with being Scotian, having that roots inside you?
You know what I'm saying? We grew up on a lot of old school music. You know what I'm saying? I know a lot of people from Toronto, right? You know, they have like Caribbean roots and
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? And you know, a lot of Jamaican people out here and people from the islands.
Yeah.
They grew up on like reggae, right?
Yeah.
So we grew up on just old school music. You know what I'm saying? Just you know, music from the 80s, 90s, 70s, all that.
Hey, and I talked about this earlier. I was like, did you
Yeah.
grow up on Negro spirituals or you? And you corrected me. You said hymns. They're hymns.
Yeah,
actually.
hymns, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Gospel hymns, yeah.
Yeah, you grew up on those as well.
Yeah, my mom would always play them in the house.
Yeah, would that annoy you or would it be like, yo, why she always got this on? Like,
I love it.
you love it?
Yeah, I love it.
Okay. Yeah, but hey, to me, I remember growing up, they would always play like gospel music in the morning when they were starting to clean the house, and I'd be like,
Yeah.
yo, what is this, man? I can't get with this.
I'm at every Sunday. I'm right up early morning cleaning with her. So cleaning right up early morning, clean the house with my mom.
All right, man. Yeah, I respect that. Before we were talking about you know, Scotia and how
Yeah.
the environment over there is just it's not you know, productive. I would say productive, or it's not the best where it wants to be. Where it wants to be.
Yeah, where it wants to be.
Yeah. So it's like, you know, crimes.
Yeah.
You know, they gave you some dusty land and they
Yeah.
can't even grow crops on there.
Yeah.
We don't hear nothing about that. General people don't know anything about Nova Scotia, rather than there's just a lot of black people over there.
Yeah.
Can you shed some light on Nova Scotia just a little bit, please?
You know, basically, we were stolen from Africa. You know what I'm saying? We came over to the States and we're slaves. And then everybody knows about the Underground Railroad. We came to Canada. Nova Scotia, we're given some of the worst property out there.
Yeah.
So in the worst land, you can't grow crops. Exactly what you said, right?
Yeah.
You know, and yeah.
Man, that's disrespectful, to be honest. Like, I say that to say this is because we learn a lot about the Aboriginal people,
Yeah.
about how they struggle to maintain their land and they go unnoticed. But we get to hear them though. We get to hear them. You guys are going through something,
Yeah, you
and we're not hearing nothing.
It's just a sad truth, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, we live in a racist society, you know what I'm saying? We're getting better as a people. You know, we had to come together, you know what I'm saying? You know, like, what?
Yeah, I want to ask you this: have you ever heard of called Black Wall Street or Rosewood? Have you heard?
No, I haven't heard of
These
that.
are I don't want to get into no like
Yeah.
black society type of education and stuff, but like, since you guys live in a community by yourselves and stuff like that, has at any point in time because it's been there since the 1800s, I believe, right?
Yeah.
So at any point in time, has the white man ever came in through and tried to destroy and dismantle the
Actually,
community?
yes, they have. Africville. You know
Okay.
what I'm saying? I can't remember the year, but you know, we had this property out there. You know what I'm saying? Black Nova Scotia had a property out there called Africville.
Okay.
And they were building a bridge, you know what I'm saying? I don't really know too much about the
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying, the situation, but I'm saying they evicted the black people out of their houses in Africville. And you know what I'm saying, the black people refused to leave. And they actually came through with a bulldozer in the middle of the night and destroyed the church.
Oh.
Yeah. And they evicted all the black people, and you know, they ended up having to go move into housings and saying projects and stuff like that.
Yeah, that's messed up.
You know,
There's also have you ever heard of the woman named Viola Davis?
Yeah, I heard of her.
She's from Halifax as
Yeah.
well. She stood up for, you know, being black inside a movie theater. I learned that as well. I didn't know anything. The sad part is that I know more about the American culture than I know about my own.
Yeah.
And I feel like that's shame on me. But moving forward, you're doing music right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got music coming out. You put out a project before.
Yeah, it's an EP titled Paradise.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm re-releasing the project with extra bonus tracks on it, 2 bonus tracks.
And you're shooting a video.
Yeah, I'm shooting a video tomorrow to a track titled Bando.
Okay.
Yeah.
And I listened to it. I'm feeling it.
Respect, bro. I appreciate it.
And you before you hit me up saying that I'm interviewing gimmick rappers.
Yeah.
And you're also telling me like, yo, this is New Toronto, not New Toronto, but there's like a real side of Toronto. And
there's definitely a real side of Toronto, right? I'm Scotian, but the majority of my life has been spent in Toronto. I'm saying, and as gimmicks, I'm saying like, the artists that are out here dancing, and, basically, just, I don't know, crazy ad libs, and they ain't really making no sense to me, right?
Yeah.
I can't be them because I have no rhythm. You know what I'm saying?
I can't dance either.
I can't dance.
Right.
So.
And I don't know what's going on. I just interviewed people. But moving forward, what's your thoughts on like Toronto music as a whole?
Oh, I think what Toronto's doing right now is amazing.
Mm-hmm.
I'm saying just what the city, right?
Mm-hmm.
I'm saying the city, besides the music, the city's doing some amazing things. I'm saying we have the Raptors, so it's an amazing basketball team.
You are a sports fan?
Oh, I'm a big sports fan. Yeah.
So you watch the Jays, Raptors. You watch any hockey? You into hockey?
My dad's more into hockey.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'm into basketball.
Okay. Hey man, this was a good year for the Raptors.
Of course.
And last year we did a pretty good thing with the Blue Jays.
Yeah.
So I think the cities might be coming up. I'm not much of a sport fan. To be honest, I want to see my athletes do some crazy shit on steroids. I want to see niggas hitting the balls outside the stadium. Raptors.
Yeah, that's not fair.
I want to get my pennies worth. Is what I'm trying to say. All right, but that's kind of wild though. You also related to Halifax, the duo.
Paris and Scully.
Paris and Scully. You guys do music, but you guys haven't done music together.
We haven't done music as of yet.
Yeah.
But we definitely have something in store.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And we haven't really touched too much on your wave that you got going on with the music. You said that you were really doing this, like you're really about that. You even inspired other people to go on your wave as well.
Yeah.
Like, how do you feel like you doing this rate and not really getting the credit? Because a lot of people want this credit now, like for doing things.
Yeah, I really care less, you know what I'm saying? People that heard of me, you know what I'm saying, they know what's going on. You know what I'm saying? Other people, they going to find out.
Yeah, exactly.
So I really doubt that anybody's going to overpower what I'm doing right now. You know what I'm saying? But, yeah, definitely, man. Shout out to Sauce Twins, too.
Yeah.
Sauce Walker, them.
We were talking about them, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like that. The whole sweet and then the whole Kamehameha thing.
I love it, man. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy. They have an amazing thing going on right now in Houston, Splash Town. Shout out to Splash Town one time.
I want to tap into your artistic ability and like how you get into the frame of mind of when you create a song. Is there like you just go in there one take? Like you did one song in one take?
Yeah, man.
But how is that? Like how is the process of you creating music? Is it that you have to sit down, listen to the beat, or is you just like riding around the city and creating up things on top of your head and stuff like that?
Because of my situation I'm in right now, you know what I'm saying, I can't really.
Oh, okay.
I'm not that mobile right now.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? I'm staying seated. You know what I'm saying? But definitely, you know what I'm saying, I'm a hook man, right? So as soon as I get a beat, I put a crazy hook to it. You know what I'm saying? Then my verses come after that. Yeah.
And it's just like that.
Yeah.
All right. So you're pretty just on your toes with it. Would you say you are a writer?
Oh yeah, definitely, man. I write for other artists.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, I don't want you to name anyone. I don't want you to name, but like,
names,
can you name the process? Is like, how does that? I've never done the writing thing before. I've never really sat down and conceptualized.
Sometimes, you know what I'm saying, some artists come to me and ask me if I could write them a specific song, right? Or sometimes I shop around music too. I'm saying to other artists and producers and stuff like that. See who really just like it, right? And if they like it, then, you know what I'm saying, I got to get paid.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
Oh, where?
I'm a writer. Yeah.
You got paid for this?
Yeah.
Because I'm glad your business is right.
Yeah.
Because a lot of people just, kind of do stuff, especially when they're still trying to get their name out there. A lot of people just do stuff for free. I think it's called getting your 10,000 hours in and just, before you get to the...
Yeah, but that's a whole different situation. You're writing someone else's craft, you know what I'm saying?
And you're giving someone else a flow.
Yeah, exactly, man. I'm giving them a song that I could have did myself, you know what I'm saying? Could be $1 million song, could not be, you know what I'm saying? But I'm giving you what could have been, you know what I'm saying?
Well, how do you feel about giving away just music? Like that, like a verse or like a whole song? Like, do you feel like, yo, this might actually be like a hit?
I'm so confident in myself, you know what I'm saying? I know everything I do is better than the last. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So I don't dwell in the past about verses and stuff like that.
Okay. Because I know some people will probably go like, yo, if I did this to someone, like imagine you give like this nobody artist a song. Like,
I try to only work with some people that I know are actually trying to go somewhere with it. You know what I'm saying? Because there's a lot of people that, you know, they just, I don't know why they're rapping. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, hopefully we all make it, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yo, that's real. Yeah, I respect that. All right, man. Before we were talking, you come from a family of musicians.
Yeah.
Like, how does that make you feel? Like knowing that, yo, you really got that in your blood.
Yeah, man, it's amazing. You know what I'm saying? A lot of cousins. You know what I'm saying? A lot of uncles, family members. You know what I'm saying? Really, you know what I'm saying? We really do this. So.
Yeah, man. That's dope. Because you know what happens when you come from a family of musicians? Someone tends to pop.
Yeah.
Because, you know, they've been around so many musicians going on and just the musical aspect of it. Would you say you would try to get into other parts of music, like, you know, creating like beats with pianos and stuff or you just feel like your craft is writing and vocalizing your thoughts and stuff?
Yeah, that's my craft, man. You know what I'm saying? I stay in my lane. Everyone has one.
No, but you never been interested with like instruments at all?
Nah, not really.
All right, man. That's fair to say because a lot of people haven't. When it comes to music, what else are you trying to bring to your craft that you feel like no one else is doing? Are you trying to, you know, bring different elements and instrumentations, or you just like what I'm trying to say is like, where do you see your music going in the future?
I see myself going to the top.
Hey, there we go. Talk that talk.
You know what I'm saying? Straight to the top. I couldn't see me going anywhere below that. Yeah.
Oh, all right. So you going to the top. Do you feel like it's hard for artists to like actually pop in Toronto? Because we're getting that buzz. But it's not like we have.
You know what, man? I wouldn't classify myself as a Toronto artist.
Okay, I'm sorry. You're an artist.
Yeah, you know, because you know, Toronto has like a lot of people that sound the same.
Okay.
Right.
All right. Talk that talk. Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, you know, but what Toronto's doing right now is simply amazing. You know what I'm saying, we have a lot of talented artists out here. I'm saying, but I'm a Scotian artist. You know what I'm saying, I'm from Nova Scotia.
Yeah, when you get on, the city gets on.
Exactly.
All right, I feel that.
Or if someone else in the city comes up first, you know what I'm saying, then they could put us all on. You know what I'm saying? There's
a bunch of Scotian artists going on. Like you mentioned Jordan.
Yeah, Jordan.
Lou Breeze.
Amazing. Yeah, Lou Breeze. Yeah.
So and then that's the only ones I know. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
All right, hey man.
You know, I did one time for Maje. You know what I'm saying? And Connie Ross. And two young artists coming up.
Well, all right, so I guess it's like coming from a place like Nova Scotia, like do you feel the pressure? Like no, all right, before I get into that.
I feel like the odds are stacked against us. You know what I'm saying? For sure. I'm saying no one expects you to make it. People actually feel like you would have to come to Toronto to make it, and that's not true. So especially the way that music works nowadays, you could build a fan base online, saying release your music online. I could pretend like I'm an artist from China. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, this is. I mean, hey,
I'm saying build a fan base in China and release my music through there. So you don't have to be in Toronto to make this music thing pop. Yeah, you could just build more connects. You know what I'm saying
this is true.
Exactly how I connected with you, right?
Like we were talking before, you've been back and forth between Scotia and Toronto. I keep saying Scotia, Nova Scotia. Let me just be correct.
Scotia is all cool.
Nova Scotia, all right, Scotia. And I actually mentioned is like when you go back, you probably like the star boy because you left, and you were just saying it's hard to. You just recently said like it's hard to get out of there. Yeah. So you being a person who got out and you coming back, you probably get the love. Do you get the envy, the hate at all as well?
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? No matter where you go, you're always gonna find someone that wants your spot. So someone that's jealous of what you're doing. But you know, man, like I said, I hope we all make it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Facts. I respect that, man. Oh man, let people know any other music or any things that you got coming up that we could pay attention to.
Yeah, you know, like I got I actually have 2 EPs that are finished. You know what I'm saying? Just ready to release. I'm just trying to get the dates down. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And the proper ways how to like do blogs and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? So we just getting all, I have my team's getting all that stuff ready right now. I'm just constantly working on music. So
at what point did you become more like music oriented and business oriented? Because a lot of people just go like, yo, I'm just throwing my stuff out, let me promote it on my gram. But no one really does it, put it on the blogs. Yeah,
probably this year.
This year?
2016, yeah.
You started taking the strategies to putting your music out there. Can you speak on why? Like, why you just felt like, yo, I'm at this level in my life where, yo, this is the correct way for me trying to get my craft out
This is
there.
really like just strategy, right?
Mhm.
You know, just researching what other artists have done in the past, and just things that I know could be effective.
Mhm.
You know, so yeah, I actually took a break from music. I used to rap when I was 17, 16.
Mhm.
I'm saying before that I used to sing. I'm saying, but
Are we gonna hear singing anytime soon from you?
yeah, man, yeah, for sure.
Okay.
I'm saying my record, I have a record coming. I couldn't give you a date for it, but it's called Raindrops. You know what I'm saying? I'm definitely you're gonna hear my vocals on it.
Okay. All right, man. Hey, I'm expecting all that. Like, everyone is doing. Hold on. Do you feel like as an artist you need to be able to show versatility as like singing wise and rapping wise?
I don't think so.
You know what I'm saying?
I think if you're a rapper, right, you're a rapper, and if you're a singer, you're a singer. If you could do both, then you know what I'm saying. It's all good, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like I see artists or rappers trying to sing now because they say like, before I get into that, it's like people get the blueprint from other people. It's like, yo, you doing this, I'm gonna do it too. Not necessarily
You see a formula that's working, right? You're gonna try it for yourself.
But it doesn't always necessarily work for you, right? Because everyone found a different way to get on top.
The reason why like I have melodies in my music is because I originally started out as a singer.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? I grew up looking up to singers. You know what I'm saying? I never grew up thinking, okay, Tupac's my idol, Biggie's my idol, Michael Jackson's my idol. You know what I'm saying? So that's who I grew up listening to. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I do what I do, right? Yeah. Shout out to Dopey. You know what I'm saying?
Shout out to Dopey, man.
Shout out to Dopey.
He's a good guy.
That's a song by him, you know what I'm saying? I do what I do and they love it.
Yeah. I do what I do and I love it.
Yeah.
I do what I do.
Shout out to Dopey.
Shout out to Dopey, man. He's a good guy, man.
Yeah.
All right. Let people know where they can find you on social media. Hear some of your records that you have out already.
On Instagram at TWY902. That's
Okay.
Twy. And you could also get me on SoundCloud. Just type in TWY. So I got a single on there called Drugs.
Okay.
Y'all gonna love it.
Oh, why'd you come up with the name Twy? Like, how'd you come up with that?
Twy is actually I don't want to get into all that.
All right, then. Here we go.
There's a long story behind it.
Like stuff you could talk about, or it's just a long story?
It's just a long story. It has nothing to do with nothing crazy, right? It's just a long story.
You could let me know after.
Yeah, I can let you know after, yeah.
All right, man. That was Twy. This is Apollo P. Apollo for the people, Vibe 105, and we out.
All right, man, we out.